Hi, I am back from lunch. It's been a lot longer than it's just been one of those days. Been one of those days. Don't expect to get much of anything done today. Always tomorrow. No, that means we got to work double hard tomorrow to get twice as much done. I'm going to underpaint the road all the way down to the other bridge before I forget. And I go to paint grass, and I don't have my road underpainted. Amethyst Neon, hello. If you did not catch this stream earlier, I got absolutely nothing done today. It was just I tried to import a house into the map because I didn't want it built into the map. I had needed to import it in as a placeable. And we had all kind of warnings and errors, and spent like 2 hours chasing ghost errors earlier today. But started to take a break from the top of Center Mountain because I just need a break from the top of Center Mountain. But let me get down to the end of the road and I'll show you what we're working on today. And I didn't catch the comment because Nightbot caught it before I had a chance to see it, but we had a nice old troll in here this morning, I think. Farm Chick 63, welcome back. Yeah, it was just been one of those days. Even running errors, it was one of those days. Story ended up going to ended up being crap, so we didn't get anything there. So we ended up at a second store. But lunch was decent. Went to a new Italian restaurant, and they actually had a really, really good homemade pizza. So I ended up with a personal pan, or not a pan, it's just a personal pizza for a lunch special. I was planning on doing nothing today, but that didn't happen. Found out I'm going out of town for 2 weeks tomorrow, 12-hour drive way up north to uranium mine. That actually sounds interesting. I have a feeling that this property to my right that we're working on is going to end up being two really long, skinny fields. Now, my sister's been in the house where I'm staying now for, I think they've been here for, they've been in the area for like 13 years, but the house they're in, they've been in for 9 years. And the one neighbor across the street, who's 75, I think 75 or 76, ended up with a really, really massive stroke and ended up in the hospital like 2 or 3 days ago, and had two or three more massive strokes, and then ended up passing away last night. So there's been all kind of stuff going on. I should probably We're gonna work on the property across the street next. I should probably just take this all the way down and be done with it. Yeah, because that part down there's done. Let's just might as well. We got to get it done eventually. Let's just get it done. Then my stove oven broke, so we had to spend good $1,000 on a new one. That sucks. Would have tried fixing the old one, but since I'm leaving, I can't leave the family without one. Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of this map we haven't even touched yet. We definitely can't have any more mornings like we did this morning. Alright, I know I got it done up to that dry. Yeah, so we're good here. Alright, so the only thing I need to do now is just get this little section going out to the bridge. Oh, too far. I know I shouldn't have tried to push it that far. Alright, so that chore is done. No Wi-Fi where I'm going either. Oh, that sucks. That means I can't stream. No streams till Neon gets back. Hi. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I don't know. We're probably gonna end up with two just big fields here. I think, unless we do part of it a forest. That might be interesting. This will probably be one farmland though. Let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do here up to the bridge. Farm chick. Oh man. All right. So I spawned the farmhouse back in just so we could paint the driveway in. I'm not gonna do a fence. I'm gonna leave this open. And since this thing it has a ton of accessories and stuff on it, I'm not gonna do much more. Maybe just finish the back. Oh, let me go. Let me switch back to concrete. Maybe just a finish up the patio, something like this. And I think we're gonna leave it, and then just put some, leave it mostly glass or grass. Put a couple trees along the water, trees along the road. But yeah, I'm not gonna do much with that property. Now let's figure out, let's narrow us down here by the bridge. Let's go start by the bridge. Now I'm going to need to leave our road. Alright, before we paint the field in. Let's go back to rough dirt. We need to be about this width. Yeah, let's get this in before we get the yeah, the field on this side of the bridge won't be very big. The field on the other side of the bridge is probably going to end up being a little bit. So let's go back. Let's get you on grass. Let's get you on subtract. Now let's get a little bit of grass off the road as we go. Oh, stop. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those days under the shadows. We're gonna have to go to a smaller mouse or a smaller square and double paint it. All right. I'm gonna end up making the roads and the bridges invisible again, just so we can get some stuff done underneath them. I'm gonna leave that here for now. Alright, if I turn them invisible, I'm not gonna see where I want to start my field. Alright, hold on, let's come on this side. And let me turn this way and try and get out of the shadow a little bit. Alright, we gotta go back to, we're on subtract, we're on square. Let's go, now we gotta go to train detail. Alright. I want to leave room for our equipment to turn around. So let's start right there. Well, I got a few more things to take care of. If I don't come back, take care, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you, Neon. We'll have a safe trip, and I'll catch you when you get back. Now, I want to leave a little bit of grass between the road and the field. So let's go to about there. And then let's come along the water. See if I left enough room. Yeah. Let's work our way down. No, I may have to I may have to run back out again tomorrow too, so I don't know. But tomorrow should be a quicker errand. And then that should be the end of my errands this week. Too far. So nothing too exciting in the build today. Oh yeah, this is going to end up being a pretty big field. Let's bring the other side up. That's probably about as far as we're going to go. But when we get, really when we get done with the top of the mountain, and we're working on fields like we are now, this is really about 80% of what's left on the map to do. Is literally cutting in fields, a couple more forests, and meadows. How far down do we want to go? Because I really think I want to leave a small meadow over here too also. So how much further do I actually want to go? Because this is going to be a nice sized field. Do I want to cut it right here? No, we're going to, well, a little bit further, I guess. And then we'll leave some grass. Let's cut it across. Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be all gone as long as I did, but it just the local discount grocery store is becoming almost not worth going to. 'Cause we went in there today, and all their veggies and fruits were really old, and their meats didn't look fresh. So we ended up pretty much walking in, looking at the meats, looking at the fruits and veggies, and pretty much put the shopping cart back and walked out. So now, if we want to go to the discount grocery outlet, we got to. It's about a 25-minute drive. So you pay a little bit extra gas to get there. It's definitely worth the discount. And then the bonus is it's next to this really, really awesome Chinese buffet. So we go there at lunch, hit the buffet, and then go to the discount grocery store where you're not hungry and spend a lot more money than you really wanted to. Now, do I want to leave more room for our big equipment to turn around? Do I want to cut this back a little bit further? Yeah, let's cut this back just a little bit further. And give us our equipment some room to turn around. But yeah, the one that's only about 10 minutes away, it's definitely not worth. We went there last week. We ran into the same thing, and we waited a week, and we went over again today, and it's just. I know it's a discount grocery for a reason, but when the hamburger's brown instead of red, and the chicken looks gray, you walk out. Alright, so that's going to be a field on this side now. Where is the skinny part on this side? Down by this bridge. Alright. Now, do I want to bring that road all the way down? Probably no need to. So I'm not putting a ramp up on this side. So where's our skinniest part over here? Actually, the skinnier part was down there by the bridge. Alright, so we need to stay. Alright, that was the skinnier side. Okay, let's head back here a minute. Now, I think I want to leave room for some trees. We're gonna leave part of this a forest. So if you buy this property, you'll have some trees to cut. So let's start. Let's start about right there. And let's head over this way. I just wish these colors wouldn't bleed and they have to be zoomed way in. Now, do want to leave room. We're going to leave quite a bit of grass on that side. We're not going to go out much further. Let's go to about here. Leave a nice grass strip on that side. Be nice if we can get around the valley and get most of the valley done. Alright, we're going to have to, let's turn you off a second. Alright, let's go back to grass for a second. And I'll get rid of that. If not, it's going to end up in the middle of the field. And then we got to go back to terrain detail. Yeah, before we go to Outer Mountain, we're probably going to finish the valley. We may even finish the valley before I go back to the top of Center Mountain. Leave some space up there in case I forgot something. And we get to the end of the build. And I'm trying to squeeze something in last minute. I'm going to leave quite a bit of grass on this side as well. So I think we're going to call it right here. Now, I don't know how much further we have to go over this, because this is this narrow part on this side. Let's work our way back. We're going to be too close, I think. By the time we get down here, we'll see. We may have to cut this field back a little bit. I don't want to be real close to the water. We could push the water out a little bit too if we want to, or push the land out a little bit further into the water also. I don't think that far in will affect the fishing boat spline. We don't have any decorative boats running in the water yet. We will, we just don't have them yet. Yeah, these are going to be two really nice fields. Earn some pretty good money doing missions on these. We're not going to block these off and make you build these two. We're going to leave this open. Let's get this field done. And then I'm going to do a save. Then we're going to have all the grass to put in. Now we'll put the field... now we'll do the grass first, then we'll do the field markers. Now there are a few things I do have planned for the mountain. There's one more city block I want to build, but I have a few things ready, but I just don't have them imported into the map. And there's a couple more. There's a few other buildings I want to get downloaded as well. Come on, behave. I'm not a fan of small fields anyway. The bigger the better. I hate taking my combine across the map to do a mission and then only takes like 10 minutes to combine the entire field with a regular size header. I don't use the 100-meter header. Alright, so yeah, because we're going to do forest in between here. We'll leave some room. We'll definitely leave room for grass, but we're going to do a little foresty area in here. We'll bring this road down just to hook it with this field. So let's do that real quick. And then we'll do... and then I'll do a quick save. Alright, so let's go back to here. We're going to need a way to get to this field. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my stream from earlier today, just so I can see what that comment was before it got deleted. See if I can catch it right at the right second before Streamlabs deletes it. Alright, is that corner off a hair? That corner is off a hair. You know I'm going to have to fix it, or it's going to drive my OCD nuts. Right like that. Alright. That's alright. Let's leave some room for equipment to come in. Alright, this will work. Let's take you out. We didn't need it that big. Alright, hold on. So undo. Let's try that again. I want to leave room for equipment to come in here. And so you have room to stage. So I honestly did not catch the comment from that troll this morning before Streamlabs got them. Yeah, something like that. All right, that'll work. So 2 fields are in. Now we got a ton. I'm not gonna paint a forest floor in here. We're just gonna fill it full of trees. This way you can come and mow it when you're done. Now we're going to have a ton of grass to paint. And we're going to end up doing this in stages. I'm probably going to work along the road first. So let me do a save. Already 4:11. Probably need to get out of here about 5:30, so tomorrow's probably going to be another early stream, early lunch day, a very quick errand, and then back on after lunch. I won't be gone long at all tomorrow. Just hit the local grocery store. What he said was, "Oh, really?" Yeah, I didn't catch it. I was gonna go back and actually watch my stream to see what happened. I don't know. Did I get his name wrong or something? I didn't think I pronounced the name wrong. I had to look at it. My since I have to watch comments on my phone, and the font is pretty small because I need to watch my stream at the same time, and a lot of times I have to pick up my phone to actually look at a name. So I'm wondering if I pronounced their name wrong and they got all mad and irritated. Or they were just being a troll. One of the two. I didn't say anything that would make him do that. He was just, oh yeah. So we just had a troll. It happens. I've seen it on other streams. Somebody with nothing better to do. Alright, we're gonna have to go. I'll come back and erase part of it under or on the bridge. But I want to get under the bridge first, and we'll come back and erase the grass that pops up on the bridge. This is going to be part of the same property. Alright, let's work our way all the way down now to the other bridge. Now what's nice about this little strip up top, we're just going to run a row of decorative trees down it. Now I did go back in and let me show you real quick when I get this little square done. I went in and I changed the Lone Oak farmhouse. So we go back to placeables. I took the Lone Oak farmhouse and I changed it back to Frontier Designs for the brand instead of the Old Man 102, and that's going to give the mod creator credit for the farmhouse. And then I added his brand into the map, so when it comes up in the store it's going to be Frontier Designs and not Old Man 102. So I went back in and I made that change really quick. So when we come back in the map here to do another test or to look at what we're working on now, I want to pull that farmhouse up in the store, and it should say it's going to fall under our category, but it should say Frontier Designs as the creator. And I'll probably do that with I downloaded it in about 10 different, well, maybe not 10, about 8 different houses. And we're probably going to do the same thing with some of those nicer houses. We'll spawn them in as placeables. Now that we got the first one fixed, the rest of them will be easy, because we'll just copy the same format, and all the Lua work is done. Now, when we get to the bridge, we're going to have those crazy shadows to deal with again. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to step away. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I am back. I had that. I ordered the. We went to the Italian restaurant and they have homemade pizza. It was actually, you could tell it was actually not frozen crust. It was actually homemade crust. I don't even think it was jarred or canned sauce. To be honest with you, I think it was like real Italian, real as homemade as they can get pizza sauce with fresh mozzarella cheese. But I ordered Canadian bacon and didn't realize it had a kick to it. It's almost like it was came out almost like a hot sausage instead of a Canadian bacon, and it's been killing me ever since because I haven't had anything spicy since I was ill on Friday and the weekend. And that Canadian bacon, the pizza hasn't bothered me. It's the bacon that was on the pizza has been killing me all afternoon. I've been eating Tums like they're Tic Tacs. It's definitely nothing like the Canadian bacon you get from either Domino's or Papa John's, that's for sure. It definitely had a kick to it. That was the last thing I was expecting or wanted. Let's get. No, I'm gonna have to flip around. All right. See if we can work through these shadows. And hopefully we can flip the camera back around. All right, not too bad. Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm still debating whether I want to put a fence around that farmhouse or leave it open. I kind of like it right there on the water, open. And I know we still got a lot of ways to go on the map yet, but I still haven't found my favorite spot on the map yet. So, but yeah, after after my stream, I took the timestamp of the video or stream, and I actually I did report them to Twitch. Not that Twitch does anything about trolls, but I did report them to Twitch just for the hell of it. But talking to other streamers, Twitch doesn't care. They don't pretty much don't do anything to the trollers. It's what I understand. They've got no way of stopping them. Because all they do is close one account, grab a new email, open up a new account, and just go back on and troll, is what I understand from some other streamers who have had issues in the past. That's one of the reasons why I have Streamlabs set up pretty aggressive with timeouts and getting messages and stuff deleted. JK2359, hello. Winston in the house. Wheels, I'll try and behave then. By the way, oh yeah, I had a good old troll this morning. They got blocked and reported to Twitch. Not that Twitch gives a damn or does anything about it, but satisfied me to report them anyway. Yeah, I needed a break from the top of the mountain, so we're going to get some more farms and fields and stuff in. Not that I got much done this morning. I ended up spending, I think, 3 hours and got absolutely nothing done in the map because I ended up chasing a bunch of warnings and errors all morning. And finally got them taken care of. But I want a good bit of grass with this part of the map. So we're not going to put we're not going to fence this property, and we're not going to put many decorations on. I want this to be pretty open. Alright, so I'm going to need to overpaint where the bridge is and then come back and clean the grass off of it. So, Wheels, did you end up getting Trader Life Sim? And were you like everybody else? Did I miss some grass over here? Oh, look at that. We missed a bunch of grass over here on this property. Damn. Alright, we got to fix this before we go back to what we're working on. Okay, not bad. Just that little section. Alright. Come back over here to our Lone Oak farmhouse and finish up this section. Alright, so now let's get this off the bridge. Not yet, but I'm sure I will. I wish I could afford Trader Life Sim. I swear after my stream last night, there was probably about at least 5 or 6 copies sold. I think I got everybody hooked on that game. I don't know what it is, but it is like super addictive, and anybody that I see streaming it, or any of the YouTube videos you watch on it, everybody says the same thing. It's just so addictive, but nobody can put their finger on it. Yeah, we needed. I definitely needed a break from the top of the mountain. So we're gonna take the next couple days and just work in the valley here, around the canal, and try and get some more farmhouses and fields and meadows and forests and stuff done. And then we'll go back and finish the top of Center Mountain. There's not much more to do up there. We're going to do a couple more elevation changes. What we did is I sunk this in on the side, so we have a ramp. We've got a ramp coming down into here, a couple fields, and then we're going to put a little forest in. And then on the other side of the street, we're going to raise the elevation up pretty much that whole length, and maybe do 2 or 3 different levels over there, just to get some elevation changes in. But there's not much left on the top of Center Mountain, and I need to import a few things into the map before I can finish it. I do have some plans for the rest of the land up there, but thought we'd take a break and get some of this done. Alright, let me try and get a strip of grass across here, and then I'm going to have to go back in and erase what bleeds through. Get that done, and then we'll see what's left inside. Yeah, I figured at least once a week, instead of working in the editor, we're going to do Trader Life Sim. I probably won't play it much off camera. I'd rather be working in the editor. But at least once a week we'll hit Trader Life Sim or another game, just to break things up a little bit. Alright, so that should be our grass on this upper level. Alright, now we got all the grass on the lower level to take care of. Where do I want to go first? Let's get... I'll have to work on this side first. Dixieland, did you have a potty mouth troll earlier? I can still ban them since they were timed out. I banned them and actually reported them. Maybe I'll get it today, not sure. It is, I'm telling you, there's just something addictive about it. I couldn't sit in the desk chair any longer yesterday, or after dinner I would have jumped back on and probably played for a couple more hours off camera. But definitely, I think Mondays is going to be break from the editor day, and I'll just pick a random game, and we'll mess around with a random game. I got a bunch of stuff in my Steam library that I don't even play. So it may be fun just to come in and mess around one day a week, blow off some steam, goof around for a couple hours. Oh, there's going to be more grass in this open shed as well. Alright, let me work my way back to the shed and then we'll get the grass out of it. I'm not even going to try and get any grass behind it. Alright, let's just get the other side done. I'm going to change this dock up a little bit and probably park a sailboat or something here. So this dock is a small placeholder for now until I get the sailboat. I don't think I have it imported into the map yet. So the dock right now is just this is just a placeholder. Alright, let's get this edge clean. Alright. Now let's see, do we have anything bleeding through? We do on this side. Alright. That'll work. Now do I want to work, now let's save the water side for last. Let's work our way down this side and then come back along the water. And then I decided to make this farmland that we're working in now non-buildable. So I want this open so you can have something to do some missions on and earn some cash. So this one's going to stay open. The one we build across the street will probably make buildable. I see some bleed over on the top. Alright. Let's erase some of this. I'm going to work my way pretty much straight down, and we'll have to come back and work our way around the fields. Wheels, you will not be disappointed, my friend, in that game at all. Now, I'm not worried about grass on the road because it's a farm road. I get down here to the end, I'm going to do another quick save. We're going to have bridge shadows to deal with here in a second. I'm trying to paint as far as I can. Okay, not too bad. I got under most of it. But yeah, I'm calling this one the Lone Oak Farm because we're using the Lone Oak farmhouse from Frontier Designs. And as far as I know, it was not a stolen copy, so. And he's getting credit for it being built into the map. so that takes care of getting down to the dirt road. I want to get this end finished first. Now, let's do another quick save. I haven't saved in a little bit. Try and get this farmland done before I have to get out of here for the night, since we didn't get much of anything done today. And even if we don't get it finished, we'll go in the game. At least take a quick look at it. If we don't get it done before I have to get out of here. Alright, so definitely too far on this side. And I got a message from Pikey Poke earlier. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I think he's either building a map or a mod, and it's thrown some errors, and he sent me the errors, but it was like I got his message just as I hit go live, so I haven't had a chance to really dig into it. So I'm going to have to give him a hand at some point tonight and see what his error is. It can't be a mod because it's a HUD error, so it's probably trying to build something into a map. Let's get the field edge done first. Oh, got a message from Winston as well. So I'll have to take a peek at that at some point. Also, alright, I'm going to come back and get that little space. So I want to get the field edges done first. So let's work up this side first. In the shadows. And back to the bridge. Alright, so let's get let's try and zoom. Let me get the field edge done, and we'll zoom out. We'll get those shadows taken care of. And then I'll be able to see better to get the water's edge. Alright, yeah, let me just fill this section in here. Alright, that'll work. Alright, bear with me one sec just so I check this message from... Whoop, did I lose my stream? I think I lost my stream. I'm buffering. Nope, I think we're good. Let me check Winston's message really quick, make sure it's not impressing. Winston is working on a few boats. If I can use one of them, I'm working on a few boats. If you want, you can use them on one of your maps. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you, Winston. Yeah, that would be awesome. The pictures he sent me look really cool, too. So we may have some new boats. Courtesy of Winston. So I haven't gotten to my boat splines in the water yet. Other than the fishing boat. Alright. Painting grass. We'll be painting grass now for the next couple weeks for a very, very long time. Especially on a 16x map. And I'm also not going to put a lot of trees along the water. I want to keep the views here fairly open. No, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure my stream wasn't frozen because I was buffering a little bit earlier. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't lose my stream. Which happens a lot. Let me just check and see if Streamlabs jumped off and came back on. No, we're good. Okay. I usually tell by Streamlabs if it's my phone or if it's my actual stream. Alright, that's going to work. Alright, let's come back up there. And now we can fill in this section here. So I might be falling in love with this piece of property right here. I may actually change the starting field to this farmland. To be honest with you, we'll see what after it's done what it looks like, but I am falling in love with this piece of property. And we're not nearly done. We don't have too much more grass to go. I'm going to have to get out the shadows though. Let's just get a big chunk of this under here done. and then under the shadows. And I'll just fill in along the missing bits. Oop, wrong one. House, stop. Alright, let's get to this field so I can get around this field. Alright, so let's go. Let's come down a minute in our size. And then we'll come back and fill in that open area. So that gets this edge done. We'll come back and get that in a second. I'm going to fly down here because it's easier for me to see the grass actually coming back the other direction. So I want to spin around, yeah, this way a minute. Let me come over here. It's just the way the sun is in the map and it hits the light on the grass. Or it hits the grass texture, I should say. I can see it better going in this direction. Sorry, I was working in the shop. Hello, Dixie. Yes, we did. Winston. I bought it last night, and it's all I'm playing at the moment. Old man's fault. I'm telling you, there was probably that dev needs to come back into my stream next time, man. He probably had about 6 sales after my stream last night. I want a commission. Believe me, if I was able to sit in my desk chair a little bit longer yesterday, I would have been back on after dinner playing for at least another 2 or 3 hours. But I just couldn't sit. And tonight's Tuesday. Tonight's Curse of Oak Island night. So, and it's close to the end of the season. I think there's only like 2, maybe 3 episodes. I don't even think there's going to be 3 episodes left. There's probably like 2 episodes left, and they're wrapping up the season. So I definitely won't be playing tonight. Alright, so that takes care of this side of the field. We're getting there. Not much more grass. And now it's just, and then after that, it's just going to be some trees because we're not putting many decorations at that farmhouse. That farmhouse is going to stay pretty much open. Definitely not fencing it in. Alright, I'm going to have to paint this the opposite way so I can see it as well. So let me spin around a minute. And go in this direction. Time is it? 5 o'clock. I got about another half an hour, and I'm probably gonna have to jump out and help her, help my sister finish up dinner. And so if we don't get this done today, we are gonna work really, really hard tomorrow to make up for her not getting much done today. So not much more left. Just up this side of the field and in that little bit of space that we have left to hit. The problem is I'm probably going to have to do this in 2 passes. So I need to get closer to the field edge so I don't get grass on the field. It's that fine line, it's hard to see. I think, oh, it's 2 more weeks and then Deadliest Catch starts. So yeah, the Curse of Oak Island usually ends the week before Deadliest Catch starts. So it's probably 2 shows left on the Curse of Oak Island, and I think I saw it, the 20th is the first night for the new season of Deadliest Catch. So Tuesday nights are tied up. It's about the only night that I have shows that I really want to watch. I really wish they'd bring Live PD back. That was my Friday night and Saturday night entertainment. How much do we get on the field? No, we're actually pretty good along this edge. All right. All right, we got the worst part done. The field edges are done. We have to paint this farmland in also. After we get the field markers in so I know how to identify it. Probably do, oh yeah, we'll do the field markers before we put the trees in. Finish up, strip along the water up to the bridge. So that should catch us up there. So now we should just have to fill in the gap. Alright, Alright, so grass should be done. Thank God. So this section is done. Let me just make sure there's no bald spots through here. No, we are good. Alright, let's come up here to this field edge. Let me spin around. Let's do a quick save. Farm 63. Oh, me too. Live PD was awesome. When I was Farm Chick, I must be doing good on it because I'm up to $600 or $6,000. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, I spent all my money on equipment. But when I was still living in Pennsylvania and my sister was still here in Oklahoma, we watched Live PD together. Well, not together, at the same time. And then we'd be texting each other back all night long, making fun of everybody that was getting caught. It was awesome. We'd probably have, on Friday night and Saturday night, we'd probably have 100 texts to each other for 2 or 3 hours, however the show was on. Alright, so I think my last field was right there, so let's take a quick peek at fields. Number 14. I think 14 was right there, so on this side of the river, this is going to be 15 and 16. How many corners do you have? We just have one corner. Perfect. So we're going to, let's go up here first. Fields, scripts, toggle render field areas. Perfect. So that should, okay, we got my blue markers on. So let's go duplicate, field 15. Let's grab our field map indicator first. We'll throw you right there in the center. Then we'll grab corner 1. We'll drag corner 1 over here. And we will get it close to where we want to go. Now corner 2 is where up here. Alright. So corner 2, why are you, you're the same, oh, you're a different height. Crap. Alright, hold on. Corner 1, that's why it's not sitting quite right. This is lower, so let me go edit interactive placement. Bam, let me put it there. That's going to put it down on the ground now. I forgot this is a new height. We were not as high as the other side of the river. Alright, so field corner 1. Field corner 2. We'll get it close. Field corner 3. Right about there. Now we tweak them a little bit. We start with corner 1. And then we get them right where we want them. Actually, that one looks pretty good. So corner 2 can come out a little bit. And then corner 3. Is right about on as well. Pull you out a little bit. Alright, so that is going to be field 15. come down this, let's come down yonder. Come down yonder, I will zoom out. So let's go to field 15. Duplicate it again. We're going to go field 16. Let's grab field map indicator. Put it about there. I will grab corner 1. Oop. And we'll drag it down this way. So corner 1. Right about there. Okay, this field's a little bit longer. So corner 2. Right about there. Corner 3. Alright, I'm going to call that field 15 and field 16. And then across the street, we'll start with 17, and then we're going to work our way back around towards field 1, inside the canal. Or work our way that way, not sure yet. We're going to work around the canal. Alright, so let's call that good. So let's get rid of our blue squares. Now that we know this is fields 15 and 16, let me fly down here so I can get a straight edge. I can't afford a pack of gum right now. That is so sad. It's sorry to hear. That's why I'm doing. I just bought fridges. I've been spending all my money on equipment. I'm actually going to save the money and buy the pickup truck next. That's my next goal. Alright, so let's go to farmlands. You are going to be fields 15 and 16. Let's turn you on. So number 39, 0, 1, 2, and 5. Wrong one. 0, 1, 2, and 5. Number 39, is that what I wanted? Number 39, that's what I wanted. Alright, so now, let me try and get my camera right about here. Alright, so let's go, yep. Try and get this even with the road on this side. It's butted up against our, what's behind me, fish processing. So now I can bring it, now I can overpaint the rest of it because we don't have the farmland next to it done yet. So now I don't have to be nice and neat. And then we'll get our trees in. And after we get our trees in, we're not doing much more with this farm. Oh, we got a forest to put in. We have a forest to put in. So just trees, I think. So maybe we will get at least one thing accomplished today. Since I had a bad morning. And then we'll jump in game and take a look at it. Winston, if you're back in the house, thank you, buddy, for that's awesome. I really appreciate the offer on those boats and ships. Much appreciated. I haven't done any. I haven't done much of the bigger boat splines. I haven't done any of the bigger boat splines yet, other than the fishing boat. But it's a working fishing boat. It's actually a train. But I haven't done any decorative boats in the canal yet. Now I want both of these have to be the same farmland, so we're going to take this down to the bridge. And then we'll see actually how much this farm cost when we get back in map. And then again, I can overpaint this side as well because we haven't gotten to the farmland on the other side of the bridge yet. So we can bring this all the way down, overpaint it, and then fix it on the other side. Let me flip around, make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. I think we are good. So it takes care of the farmland. Now I want to get some decorative trees along the road, but it can't be anything big. We're going to go with the birch trees, I think. Alright, so let's close some of the stuff we don't need open. Done with fields, actually done with map. Places I need open. We're working on here, so let me go trees. No problem, Winston, yeah. Alright, we're gonna start with, do I want to stage 5? Or is that gonna, let's grab a stage 5. If it's too big, we'll go down to a stage 4. Let me duplicate that. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. Now you're going to be fine. Okay. Now I want to get you, let me get you spun this direction first. I'm going to start over here close to the corner. How close are you to? Actually, I can probably just split the difference. Let's start about here. I want to pull a little bit closer to the road, I think. Yeah, it looks about right. So let's start about there. And again, I want some open views. I'm not going to put a lot of trees in. I just want to line the street a little bit with some trees. And then along the water, also I want to keep it fairly open. So let's go 0. Let's get our spacing away from the road correct first. So about, oh yeah, we've got a power line running down. Alright, so you need to be closer to about there. Let's get our road done. We'll get a few decorative trees. I don't want to put a lot of trees along the water because I want the views to be open. We'll get a few trees along the water. We'll save our forest for last. It's not going to be fancy. It's just going to be stage 5 spruce trees. We've got the bridge to deal with. That's all right. So let's get one about there. Well, that'll work. Trying to put them like in between the telephone poles. The telephone poles are pretty evenly spaced. One there, and we'll get a few. Okay, so we got power lines there to deal with, so you're going to be too big, I think. But let's get you spun this way anyway. So, yeah, you need to go right about there, but now you're going to interfere with the power lines. Alright. We can push you back on this side of the wires. You are too far off the road. Pull you over this way. I can scoot you. Hang on. Cheat you up this way a little bit. That'll work. It's only touching the wire a little bit. I can live with that. So too close to the road now. There's no traffic spline there. I think we're alright. No, we should be alright. We'll see what it looks like in game. And then let's get one more. Yeah, right about there. Now I want to leave Alright, let's grab just one. I want to grab a stage 5 maple. We'll throw you right about there. Perfect. That won't block our house. I like that. Right about there. I want to leave all this I'm going to leave a lot of that open for just meadow. Now let's grab a stage 4 spruce. And I want to get a couple of these on this property. Alright, hang on, let me spin around this way a second. Just bear with me. Yeah, I want to finish this little section here first. like I said, I don't want to block the views, so they're going to be spaced pretty far apart. Let's throw. Yeah, if you want to put another shed there, you're going to have to cut that tree down. And I think that's all I want to do up here close to the house. That tree's going to go. Yeah, I want to leave that fairly open. So let's get our water's edge done. I'll throw you here a minute. So let's come across here and get a, they're going to be fairly spaced apart. Maybe not, maybe not, that far from the water. Alright, probably gonna have to drag these down by hand so I can get them where I want them. Concept is open views along the water. Oh, did I miss some grass? I did. Yo. And we can put our forest, our small forest-ish in relatively quickly. So I need to be out of here in about 10 minutes. So that's going to go in. It's not going to be like a big major forest. I just want a bunch of trees on this property that you can earn some cash with. Now we'll go in game and take a quick peek, and then I'm going to get out of here. Let's get one about here. I want to get one on close to this corner. And I'm going to leave the rest of this fairly open. It's about all I want here. Now let's come over here. And we're going to have to work around this bridge a little bit. Let's start on this side. Once we get the first little couple of them in, it'll go a little bit quicker. Alright, so I want to grab, the rest of these are going to be the big boys. Spruce stage 5. So let's go edit, cut, trees, edit, paste. Because I want to get, there we go, that'll work. Once I get under this bridge done, then we can go a little bit quicker. Like I said, it's not going to be a full-fledged forest. I just want some trees here that you can earn some cash with if you buy this property. If I don't make this, if I fall in love with this property, then it's going to become in new farmer mode. It's going to become the starting property. Get some along here. Now, when I do leave some grass, so it's right about there is where our border is probably going to end up being. Nothing fancy with this forest, just cash trees pretty much. And it, yep, I don't want to get any closer to that field. Alright, how do we look at ground level? Not too shabby. Let's get over here by the farmhouse. Ooh, I wanted to get some... Nope, let's leave that all open. You can... I want this to be fairly open. Alright, let's do a save. And then we'll head in game, see what it looks like, and then I'm going to get out of here for the night. I'm a dingbat. Hello, old man. Good to see you again. Thank you for stopping in. Unfortunately, it's getting close to where I need to be out of here for the night. Oh, crap. I got to do something after I save it, and I'm going to have to save it again. We're going to do a quick drive around this property, see how much it cost, and then I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate everybody stopping in, saying hello, taking time out of their day. Always much appreciated. Yeah, I'm going to have to let this save. I got to do one thing and then save it again. I'll probably be on a little bit earlier than normal tomorrow. It'll probably be closer to 8 a.m. Central Time, because I'll have to get off a little bit earlier again tomorrow. So there's one thing I need to do. I have to delete out this farmhouse because it spawns in as a placeable. So let me save that again. I just needed to keep it there so I can decorate around it. And then we'll make sure the farmhouse has Frontier Designs credit to it. We'll see how much this property costs. We'll do a quick drive around. And then it's going to be go help finish dinner time. JK 2359. I'm going to bed in a bit. Yeah, I'm going to be out of here in about 5 minutes. I just noticed something. There's no road to connect. There's no road connecting this to the main road. So we're going to have to put in a little bit of a dirt road right there. But anyway, let's go in game really quick and see. What did I leave? I left everything open. Alright, I'll check you all later. I usually close that when I start streaming. I'll check that mess later. Alright, save game 8. Seems to be our save game, blank save game for testing. Alright, let's give this a start. Now let me check the store. Yeah, so see Frontier Designs is getting credit for the Lone Oak Farmhouse, so that has been fixed. So our new property, fields 15 and 16, is $1.9 million. That's a big piece of property, though. And to be honest with you, if I fall in love with it, it may be the starting farmland in new farmer mode. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, let's grab ourselves a pickup truck. And let's get ourselves a ride down the mountain, across the valley. We're going to have to go this way. Yeah, I got a couple splines to take care of. I love that new hotel, by the way. Let's head over the river and across the bridge to Grandma's Lone Oak Farmhouse we go. And then I may end up changing this road texture a little bit so it's not as bumpy. We'll see. But let's head across the river by the farmhouse. Now let's check out our new property. Well, someone's new property. We don't own it. Alright, so if you choose to buy this property, you can put your own sleep trigger down. So let me grab a little bit of speed. So this house, because I'm spawning it in as a placeable, has all the animations working. And I did take the sleep trigger out. So, but you can enter this one. It's the Lone Oak Farmhouse by Frontier Designs. It's, you know, fully furnished and all that happy stuff. So, but this is turning it. This piece of property is actually turning out to be one of my, I think, favorite pieces of property on the map so far. And then I forgot to put a road in, so we're going to have to cut a road either. What I'm probably going to do is just cut a little dirt road in right here, from here straight out to the road. We'll make this the entrance here into this. Excuse me, into that garage, and then down into the lower section. Alright, a little bit of missing grass along the road. Okay, so a little bit of missing grass to touch up. And I got to cut a little road in. Yeah, a little bit of missing grass right there. Let's go down towards our forest. Now, what does this field tell me? It's owned by Leo Thompson, which we're going to change those names. It's got hemp growing, and it's fertilized 50%. Okay. But for your $1.9 million, you're going to get, if you sell all these trees off, you're going to get a good bit of that back. And then this looks like hemp or coffee. Coffee. Ready to harvest. Look at that. Now I want to come in and play. Yeah, I'm liking this piece of property, by the way. You got plenty of grass. You got plenty of trees. You got two really nice fields. It's nice and sunk down in. If you come down by the water, you get some really nice views. I'm glad I decided to sink this piece of land down in a little bit this morning. Once we get the boats on the water, this piece of property is going to look even nicer. So I think if we go back to the farmhouse, I think it actually has a view of that waterfall. Yeah, we got to put a couple more roads in. Let's head back. What I'll probably do is I'll probably put a little dirt road going over this way towards the driveway. And another little dirt, yeah, you even get a view of the waterfall from over here. Look at that. And then on this side of the road, which we'll be working on tomorrow, this big strip of land here between the clay pit in front of me and the bridge, this will be one farmland. And on the other side of the bridge to the rock crusher will be a second farmland. But I want to raise this elevation up, and we'll probably do one level up, and then we'll jump up to another level, and we'll probably go up to a third level as we get closer to the mountain. So I want to tier the property on this side of the road, and we'll put a bunch of fields in here tomorrow as well. I'm not going to put a farmhouse on this side of the road. This side of the road is strictly going to be fields. Probably a grass meadow and another small forest. Forest-ish. But this will probably be one farmland as well. But I definitely want to tear it up a little bit higher. Alright. Yeah, that's... Oh, cut this car off. Oh, just missed the fishing boat going by. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this piece of property. Especially once we get a boat in on that dock. Now the property across the street will probably make you build it after you buy it. We'll see. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to make it buildable on this side of the road. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Let's get out of here. Winston 9587, good night all. Farm Chick, have a great night everyone. I'm going to throw y'all on ending soon. Appreciate everybody stopping in saying hello. It ended up being No Troll Tuesday in the afternoon. JK 2359, good night all. Appreciate everybody. It'll be an early stream tomorrow, probably 8 a.m. Central Time.